comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throws him down. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. What's the play here? Player 2 chases them down, grabs them, deftly shuts out the jumping. Throws them to negate the block. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Life lead opens up. Shoots off a fireball up close. Whiffs the throw. Was looking for that gets him. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Quick dashing. Still very early in the round. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 is going to have a hard time matching. Sends the bar on Kikosa. What'll happen here? They just won't stop to hit them with a stop and bomb. Closes the gap. Knockdown and Player 1 experiencing burnout. Uses the target combo with a filler. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 is dominating this match. Oh no, they're stunned. Player 1 paying. Oh. This fight is going the distance. It's gut check time for our fighters. Who's going to pick up the win? The last round. It's now or never. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Throws them. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Gets the side switch. Looking to follow up after that slick overdrive cancel there to call them out. A jump in? The throw is denied. Nothing stops this train. All the throw connects. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. What a parry! Sees the overhead coming. Connects with the throw. Oh, he's turning it right up with a super. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. The jump-in is denied. Solid combo. Checks him with a projectile. Grabs him. Taking stock. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drop KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocks it. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Peppers them with the lightning kick. Oh, easy tech. Was looking for that jump attack. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. A quick breather. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to tank. What'll happen here? Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This uses the gauge for a super arc. Serving them a severe beatdown. And the fun's just starting. Knockdown and... Player 2 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked and whipped. They're wide open. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Yo, are they actually dead? This adds a fireball at that range? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. They're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Knockdown. Not having the cross up. Was looking for that jump attack. Can't tech the throw. All right, goes for the super art. Oops, they were anticipating that super art. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Takes a trip. Player 1 has the meter lead. Gets the jump in. Player, oh, burnout triggered. Flashes him. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Grabs them, experiencing burnout. Porter makes it, oh no, they're stunned. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation, it's a good spot to use a super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. There's a change of sides. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into hype. The overhead denied. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's... burnout activates. Oh my god, what a protest! Are we anti-air in the clutch? Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. What now? Hikoso! Getting it some real damage. Oh, what a finish! Player 1 was...
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Below heavy hits. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They knew that throw was coming. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Knockdown. Nails the anti-air. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Even with both fighters in burnout, this may be the time to strike and take the ramp. Just goes for it at this range. Player sneaks in the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Denies the jump in. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 2, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Going in. Jumps in. Perfect parry. How will they follow up? A quick breather. Nice read with a cannon spike. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jump. Decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry. Both fighters have a full super meter. Sends a bar on Lucky Koso. Knockdown and experiencing burnout. Can they create an opportunity for them? A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Player 2 can't use Toho burnout. Did they mean to do that? Will this super art do anything? What? Or they chiseled them down. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes into the stance. Stops the attack by using the drive kick. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 chases them down. Good job blocking the jumping. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shoots off a fireball up close. Big counter. Player 2 has a slight life lead. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. A quick breather. Cross up. Spinning bird kick. Player 1 needs to use the predator corner here. Shows a medium kick. A parry. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. And it burns out. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Lock on. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Grabs him. Nice solid counter. Still slugging it out here. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Trips him up. The counter is blocked. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Heading into the end game now, it's getting to... This is a huge chance to make a feel it. Oh, burnout triggers! Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Clean parry. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Player 1 chases them down. Oh, hits them with a stop and bop. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. A quick breather. You've got to be mindful. Going on the offensive? The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Throws a fireball. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Serenity Stream. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 1 got smothered. But what now? All the throw connects. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Breaks it. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. They're in late. The overhead denied. Connects with the throw. What's next? Somehow manages. There's a burnout. Ooh, you never know what reversal. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Overhead, but it won't work. Fight reads the jump in perfectly. Completion. The pressure must be driving them nuts. Player 1 can't they pick this time to bust this out? No! Critical eye now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. It is over! Player 2 is...
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The combo's there. Checks with the projectile. What are they thinking here? Goes for an overhead. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Takes a trip. Can't tech the throw? That drive impact doesn't get through. Burnout is triggered. Heading into the end game now. It's getting to nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Launches with a Tenku kick? Player, nice counter. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink. Hits them with a stop and bop. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Drive rush to keep it going. Hopes with a medium kick. Denies the jump-in. What'll happen here? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Block twist. Uses the gauge for a super on.
Hit the Soten Ranka. He's gonna give them a rabid beatdown for some serious damage.
Noticeable life lead is that the drive impact doesn't work. Big drive gauge difference here with little life left. It burns out. Closes it out. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for Nationals. It's time to go all in. Impact's a no-go. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Checks with the projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Still slugging it out here. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Burnout is triggered. Player 1 chases them down. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Blocks it. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Throws them to negate the block. It's getting tipsy with the devil inside. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Both fighters planning something? Rushes that off and keeps going. Serenity Stream? Going in? Ooh, what a smart throw. The drive impact doesn't work. Connects with the throw. Forward rush. Player 1 needs to use Lynxin. Launches with a Tenku kick.
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Yo,
Kicking off their facial features with the Hyokusen.
Player 1
Flipping the sprint with a turnaround super.
some burnout, but they may have a plan.
Hits them with the drive impact.
Player 1 made all the right moves.
And this experience is only gonna...
Comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. All right, what's coming up next? The jump in catches them. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Knockdown. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hazatsu, threw him off with the overhead. Grabs him. Jumps. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Goes with the same stuff with that target count. Lands the... Ooh, what a smart throw.
No! Critical art now?
Both life and super arcane. Oh. Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Strings it all together. No good up high. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. The jump-in is denied. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with Fireball. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They block the overhead and throws them to negate the block. Throws a Fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Side switch in the corner. Breaks those shins. Medium kick hits. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Springs forward with the drive rush.
Yo, kicking off their facial features with the Hayokusen.
Very, oh my, the throw tech. Looks like, oh, lovely. Uses the gate.
That combo finishes it.
Player 2 proves to be the...
Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Goes for the throw. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Blocks the jump in. They block the overhead, and player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. I can't keep track of these corner switches. They've been pushed into the wall, and the stun's there. Combo with the target combo. All right, what perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Still very early in the round. They block the overhead, and taking stock. Oh! Player 2, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Reaches out with the lightning kick. A parry? Perfect parry? Smart play with the throw. Whiffs the impact. What'll happen here? The fighter's smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive Tensho. Going in? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Checks with a medium kick. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. So, drops him hard. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Presses for a lead, closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a jump in. Overhead, but it won't work.
Oh, block twist.
Both absolutely refusing to give up ground.
Turning it right up with a super.
Oh,
We're going full third strike with a callback Kyokusen.
okay, here all the throw connects. Red sees the overhead coming. Scuffle.
Yo, critical art now? They should have kept this one classified, because it's straight up nasty. Delta Red Assault. Ugh, take a seat.
Connects with the throw. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be?
Light roll burnout. Did they mean to do that?
Dangerous range here.
Do they have what it takes to steal the round?
Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Serenity Stream?
Throws a fireball. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Big counter. Hold your breath. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player one chases them down. Taking stock. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Burnout is triggered. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Keeping them away. Scrapping it out up close. Going in. Hazanshi threw him off with the overhead.
Perfect parry.
How will they follow up? Both fighters plant springs forward with the drive rush. Dashes forward. A quick breather. Jumps in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck, experiencing burnout.
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill.
Lock on.
Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player one brings it.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Deftly shuts out the junker. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Parries the projectile. Player one has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Slips the grab. Player one chases him down. Got a ton of KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Takes the chance to hurt him. Throws them to negate the block. OD Psycho Uppercut puts them on the ropes. Scrapping it out, up answers with a Psycho Uppercut. Player two will need to play it conservatively, experiencing burnout. Player two in dire straits with burnout. That was a huge, huge stun. They need to capitalize on this chance and go in for the kill. Player one sets them in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with a all in with a rush. Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Confirms the reservation for the Psycho Chamber. Bashing all elusive stay to become an edge punching bag. Breaks it. Psycho Blitz wakes him up.
Flick overguard cancel there to had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Not close enough for the throw. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Still very early in the round. Whoa, hold on. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Trips them up. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Goes for the throw. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Bops him with a target call. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jump. Blocks the impact. Attempts to break the stalemate with the burnout activates. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Hits him with a stop and bop. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. They're going for the super art? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Uses the target combo as a filler. In with the crossover. Oh, sideline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive time. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. They gotta press here to overhead, but it won't work. Player two turns out. The drive impact doesn't work. What's next? Player two is looking at a grim situation overhead. Oh, burnout triggered. Both sides getting ready. And they burn out in sync. Oh, they switch sides. Solid anti-air. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Player one cashes out the drive for that OD psycho uppercut. Both the overhead denied. All in with a rush. Got super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. The super hit is gonna be enough to kill. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player two gets the win in a...
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. No heavy. No go for the throw. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Well-timed command throw there. Neither of them willing to back off here. What are they thinking here? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Knockdown. Nice double lariat. This is a critical. Sends a bar on the pin there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Checks them with the projectile. Heavy punch sends them flying. Very smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. A quick breather. Just goes for it at this range. Not much life difference. Spinning bird kick. Player one needs to take this and reaches some big damage. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Oh, yo! Wow, super hit! Getting it all!
Throws flatlines him. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. That's some big juicy damage on that big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Lots of aggression from both sides. What are they thinking here? Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 chases them down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Nails the anti-air. Up top to close it. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Potential kicks. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Solid blocking. Zones with the fireball. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Crowns him from above. Double lariat and now big time whip. All in with the rush. Fights back, turning it right up with the super. The super doesn't hit. A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. You need guts to pull that off.
Final round. Fight!
Open crowns him from above. The last slick overdrive potential there to call them out. Throws a fireball. This can lead to some big damage. No! This will break them. Both sides getting ready. Holy! Oh my God! They just choked it up. Closes it out. Got ahead into both.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good anti-air. Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Sticks the combo. Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. A comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? The jump in catches them. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. This is a huge chance to make it feel it. Player 2 is made in there. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Kazanshi blew him off with the overhead. Heats it up with a combo into super. Serving him a severe beatdown, and the funds just start rising. Uppercut. Sandblast. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What'll happen here? Burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but springs forward with the drive rush. Can they create an opportunity and whip? They're wide open. Also, get KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. A brave forward jump there to start. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Goes for an overhead. Player 1
will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Good parry there and counter hit throw there. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Perfect input. Not letting up. Spins the bar of Kikosho. That's not gonna hit. Player 1 wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Serenity Stream. Spinning bird, rising uppercut. Drive rush to keep it going. Grabs him, going in, connects with medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps in. Awesome. Light lead is there, but still anyone all in with a rush. What now? Experiencing burnout. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Oh, yo, Rock! What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Sees the overhead coming. Hits them with a stopping block. Perfect input. Not letting up. Carries them up. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 2 with the capsule on the throne. Perfect flash. Super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Takes them down with a pale rider. Time for some ground and pound. Look at and whip. They're wide open. Both have them all in with a rush. Both stop slick overdrive Kendo there to call them out. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. There's a burnout. Closes it out. Player 2 made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Uses their drive gauge. Serenity Stream. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Parries the attack and... okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. We got both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Will this super art connect? Next hit will end the round. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Okay, they trade hits. Throws them to negate the block. Burns the drive gauge. Spinning bird kick. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Grabs and throws them away. Serenity Stream. Finishes with the throw. That's what happens when you capitalize on...
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets the crosser. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Goes for an overhead. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. What is he thinking here? Player 2 chases them down. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Misses the drive impact. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Okay, creating some space here. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Recovers from burnout. Takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. From up above, gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Uses the pair. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their driving. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Gets a risky puff in. Going in? Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? They're in the corner and the beat ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Puts one in the pocket. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Both players with no drive takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Sticks the combo. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Were they baiting them into that?
Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 2 has a slight life lead. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Uses the gauge for a super art.
Yo, kicking off their facial features with the Hayoku-sen.
Knockdown and the drive impact doesn't work. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Drive usage is back on the
All in with a rush.
What's next?
They push their way out of the corner.
Flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting in
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Player 1 won out those close scuffles,
And now they gotta have a plan for the next round.
loads up a flow heavy. A parry? Oh, they changed sides.
Anti-air in the clutch.
Player 2 is in a
Nothing stops this train.
Hazanshu.
Vintage. All in with a rush.
Keep burn out, but they may have a plan here.
Burns out. Super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you.
Rattling the inside of their head with the Hayoku-sen. Player 1, ooh, what a smart throw.
Both sides getting ready.
Player 1 with the rhythm,
Owning that space.
a real test of nerves here. Yukosho! Are you kidding me? Player 1 delivers the upset.
That's one for the replays.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Gets a risky buck in. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Trips them up. Goes for an overhead. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Projectile to try and change the situation. Nails the anti-air. Goes for the super art? Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Down to the wire.
There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished.
Threads it cleanly. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Medium kick hit. Gets the counter hit throw. Saihasho connects with medium kick. Instantly. Quick breather.
Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away.
The impact doesn't do anything. Nice block on the overhead. Ah, burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? Blocks it. KO. That's what happens when you capitalize.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Limited resources at hand right now. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Solid combo. Taking stock. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Overhead. All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Projectile to try and change the situation. Shows a medium kick. Looks that off and keeps going. Perfect input. Not letting up. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Okay, creating some space here. Big throws. A quick breather. Experiencing burnout. Flash number. Super art on deck for both fighters. Looking to impress with this super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Taking no prisoners. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. The combo's there. Backs them into the corner. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Solid combo. Gets the jump in. Combo with the target combo. Side switch with the back throw. Looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. Heading into the end game now. Heats it up with a combo into what a finish. Great meat in the life gauge there. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Nice solid counter. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until they're driving pressure. Send the bar on up to torso. Near empty drive gauges will greatly affect both players. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and barely blocks the jump in. Connects with the throw. Sandblast. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Yes, drive impact for the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Final round. Who will the fighting game hit them with a stopping bomb? Serenity Scream? Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 is there all in with a rush. Both are ready to pull the trigger. More fuel to the fire. Pump them up. Take them down with a tail rider. Time for some ground and pound. Player 2 draws super art incoming. Excellent read. Just plain knuckle. A real test of nerves here. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with a projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. What's the play here? Opts for the throw. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover? Or will this super art connect? All right, what's coming up next?